Okay, so y'all, story time. So y'all, please tell me if I'm wrong. So today, this dude wrote me on Instagram, and he was like, can I send you money? Let me send you money for lunch. So I was like, okay. I wrote him back, and I was like, send it. So he wrote me and was like, okay, what's your Cash App? So I sent him the Cash App. Yeah, I just knew I was finna open my Cash App, and I was finna have at least probably about $100. You get what I'm saying? Because like, that's, I eat, and that's how much I spend on my food. Yeah, I opened my Cash App, and this man sent me $30. Yeah, yes, $30. And I'm just like, at first I'm like, damn, like, am I ungrateful? Like, am I fucked up? Like, for feeling like, why the fuck would you send me $30? But then I had to ask people, and they was like, nah, because I'm like, $30 is not even half a tank in my car. Like, what the fuck you
Hold on, wait a second. Now we're talking about gas now? I thought we were talking about lunch.
I just want to go to Chick-fil-A. Like, I just want to go to Chick-fil-A. Like, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what did you think I was gonna eat? It's like, when I go and eat, I eat full course meals. Like, I order a appetizer, a entree, and a dessert, and a drink. That can't even get me 2 drinks. Like,
why do you need 2 drinks?
And then this man had the audacity to write me back and say, let me get to know you. Why the fuck do you think I'm gonna let you get to know me and you just send me $30 for lunch? Is you dumb? I mean, like, y'all be for real. Like, tell me, am I wrong? Like, am I fucked up? Like, is my head fucked up? Like, I don't even spend $30 on lunch on my, like, I spend over that on myself. So it's like, for someone to think they're gonna send me, I get that this is out the account. Like, you didn't have to send the $30, but it's like, no, like, nigga, I'm not that type of, I'm not one of them.
She's like, I'm not one of them. I ain't one of them women who just gonna accept $30 if you offer it. First off, where are all of the men who are sending women this, let me send you some money for lunch? Let me just round all these guys up real quick, take y'all to a boxing gym, and, you know, do what I gotta do, and we all just beat up on y'all, make men out of y'all. You're destroying the dating culture. Of course, this woman is entitled and borderline trolling. Men carry a lot of the responsibility of why women are acting like this. Like I said in my last video, there's always some guy willing to send a modern woman $30. There's always some guy trying to love bomb or trying to just do something excessive, even when the woman doesn't even like you. And what it does is it makes them expect this from every other man in the dating market, and every other man in the dating market definitely isn't gonna be down with that. Most men aren't gonna ride with that at all. But again, like I said in my last video, women only try this with a specific kind of guy, a guy they don't like. A woman would never try to pull this on a guy who she's really interested in a long-term scenario or being with. She would never do this to a guy who is above her, a guy who is the ideal candidate. Not just any Joe Smo, but I'm talking about a guy who is top of the line or high value or whatever term you want to use. When you're looking at a situation like this is how women treat guys who they don't like that. Or this is how you end up in the friend zone with women, offering them lunch and you guys aren't even anything yet. Trying to like go on little dates, go on little platonic friend dates, and you guys aren't even anything yet. That's the first step. Then she was like, I need 2 drinks. Why do you need 2 drinks? Talking about that, I don't even pay for me 2 drinks. So every time you go out, you order drink after drink. I'm assuming she's talking about alcohol, but maybe she's talking about soft beverages, maybe. We're just talking about lunch here. We're not talking about all you can eat buffet. We're not talking about a night out. We're talking about a guy who's sending you money for lunch. And he shouldn't even have been doing that in the first place. Who told these women that they were worth $30 just for a conversation? She's like, you only sent me $30 and you think you can get to know me? $30 isn't enough to get to know a person. What's the going rate? Like, y'all think that you guys are $100 a pop just to get to know a woman who's probably not marriageable, probably for everybody? Then you mentioned your gas tank, saying that can't even fill up your gas tank. He didn't say he was sending you gas money and lunch money. He said he was sending you lunch money. I'm adamantly against men doing this, randomly send women money that you earn, that you work hard for, and you don't even know who the woman is. You don't even know if she wants to be anything to you. You think you're being smooth. You think you're being a player, but really you're a clown and you're a simp and you're a mark and you're an opportunity for one of these modern women out here.
And black girls, I don't know who need to hear this, but we are dating the men who like us. Black men, I have been loyal to you Negroes for all my life. Y'all never liked me. 2 motherfucking kids here and you motherfuckers never liked me.
2 kids.
So this summer, I will be summering like my name is Summer, like I was born in the summer.
Here we go.
Yeah. Get ready. On your mark, get set, go. Because I'm going till I can't stop no more. We will be around the men that like us. Black girls, please don't forget. Make sure he likes you. Likes you. You don't have to ask him to call because he likes you. You don't ask him to text because he likes you. He offers dates and times and locations and meetups because he likes you. He respects you and treats you well because he likes you.
So you gave a Pookie and Ray Ray 2 babies. I can tell just by the bonnet on your head that you only date street dudes. And now you're like, where are all the good men at? Doesn't this sound familiar? We always hear black women saying, where are the good men at? Where are the fathers? Or let's date men who really mess with us. Let's date men who really rock with us. Black women, here's how you don't end up in that trap. Don't date guys just because of the car he drives. Don't date a guy just because he has swag. Don't date a dude because he's got street cred. Don't date a guy just because he appears to be in the streets or he behaves like someone who's in the streets. That's just the first step to making sure that you avoid the men who probably don't want to stay with you for the long term. And the last point I want to make is I'm tired of black men always being the blame for like why black women want to go be a 304 or why you want to go outside or have a hot girl summer. It always has to be in response to something black men aren't doing. All you women who are deciding to go outside or have a hot girl summer or do whatever you want to do or now you want to go collect bodies like a guy, you did that because that's what you want to do because you got that hoe bone in you. That's not because men are so bad that now you want to go outside and be reckless with your body. I'm tired of like black men taking the narrative for everything bad that happens in the black community in regards to black women.
Are you going to address the scamming accusations?
This is what they're referencing. You said, quote, I know guys when they're lonely and when they don't have a good family situation, they're vulnerable. So I just know what kind of people to target. I'll ask them how's life and let them open up. And when they open up, that's when I know that I can take something from them. The woman being recorded, I guess this is you, admitted to scamming at least 7 men, including one with a disability. No. One allegedly gave her his life savings of more than $30,000 after she said she had a growth in her kidney.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
No, it's not true.
Well, there's a recording of it, apparently.
But that was from like 3 years ago. I was just in a very bad place.
Wait, so it's not true or it happened 3 years ago?
I was just going through a mental breakdown. I was going through a lot of things in life. After that, I went for therapy and I'm in a better place now. So I didn't say those things like I mean it at all.
But what would you say to an audio recording of I know what kind of people to target when they open up? That's when I know I can take something from. How could I misconstrue that?
Gotcha.
He's absolutely right. It's something that can't be misconstrued. I can't believe she would even try to deny that, even after she knew that there was evidence out there that contradicted the fact. It's funny that when you catch women in the act, when they're doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, they always try to see if they can get away with the lie first before they just go ahead with the bogus confession. She said she was going through something like 3 years ago, and that wasn't the question. They asked if the allegation was true. They didn't ask if you were struggling 3 years ago. They didn't ask if you were struggling. They didn't ask if you were in pain when you committed the act that you committed. Just asked if you committed the act. This reminds me of the Cardi B situation. When that situation went viral a long time ago, there was that clip that went viral. She was saying that she took advantage of a guy while he was asleep, or she was alluding to that, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly. Cardi likes to sue people. I remember her rebuttal or like something that she had to say about the situation. I remember she had said something to the regards of, oh yeah, like, you know, that's just where I was. Like she was framing it like that's just who I was in that particular point in time. And basically what it puts into perspective is that a woman, if enough time gets behind something bad that a woman does, she'll just chalk it up as, hey, I was learning, I was growing, I was young. But when a man makes a mistake in life or in the dating market or wherever, men are fully held accountable for the mistakes that they make. Men aren't allowed to just say, hey, that was 5 years ago when I cheated on that girl. That was 5 years ago when I got that DUI. That was 5 years ago when I got that felony. Nope, we're still going to be judged based off of those mistakes all the same. We won't be able to create a comfortable caveat to make the situation now bearable to the person who's listening to it. Men tend to stand in their truth in the long term way more than women do. It seems like after 5 years goes by, when a woman is talking about where she made a mistake, she usually has a silver lining to go with the reasoning why she made a mistake. And it proves that women are having a really, really, really hard time taking accountability when it comes to relationships and just in general and in life. Hit the subscribe button on your way out of the room, also the notification bell, so you can be notified every single time we post content just like this. I'll see you guys on the next one.